actually broken. It's lying. Tonight on Toon Talk Late Night, we're diving deep into the arcane art of self-repair. Because here's the thing about being broken, sometimes the cracks are where the light gets in. This is Squish Arcana, and we're about to explore how you rebuild yourself from the inside out. Ready?
Yo, what's that word? Everybody doing tonight? Hope y'all doing well. Yeah, you heard the intro. So tonight we're dropping into one of the hardest battles humans face. Not the world news, not a boss fight, and damn sure not a demon arc shown in it. But the inner war, the one nobody sees, the one that hits in the quiet moments, right before sleep, or right after you argue with someone you love. Because what breaks you on the outside only exposes what's cracked on the inside. And that is where tonight's journey begins. The break isn't the end. When something breaks between two people, it feels catastrophic. Humans are wired that way. It's biology. Psychologists call it attachment rupture. Your brain reacts the same way it would during physical pain. That's why your chest feels tight. That's why your stomach drops. That's why your thoughts spiral. So when something goes wrong with someone, it feels cosmic. But here's the truth. Backed by real relationship science. A break isn't the end. A break is the start of repair. Every strong relationship, friendships, family, love, has moments where things crack. The difference between two people who rebuild and people who repeat the same cycle is one simple thing: your honesty. Not explanations, not defensive speeches, not attacking back. Just simply, I messed up. I see what I did. I'm ready to grow from it. That sentence alone, that's the foundation of every repair that lasts. Can't tell you my name in real life. What's going on, man? Nice to meet you, Joe. I'm Squish, and welcome to the Toon Talk. Hello, Delilah. How are you? Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's doing okay tonight. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Thanks for stopping by, even if it's for a second. Make sure you like that thing for me. Subscribe if you feel like it. But nonetheless, we're going to go into repairing you before repairing us. Now, here's the psychological trap most people fall into. They try to fix the relationship while they're still operating from pain, fear, or most of all, anger. But you can't heal anything from that state that broke you, or the same state that broke you. The nervous system runs the show. When you're anxious, frustrated, or triggered, your brain literally switches into survival mode. It shuts down empathy, shuts down logic, shuts down communication. That's why the smallest misunderstanding can feel like a full war. So before you try to fix things with someone, especially someone you love, who clearly cares enough to band-aid you, worry about you, and ask you about first aid kits, you got to calm that storm inside. Hits bullets. Light this motherfucker. Look, if you got it, get in this motherfucker. Light it up. If you're 21 older, only light it up. That's what I can tell you. Strain of the night is going to be Jungle Gelato. And it might be strawberry cough as well with some liquid diamonds. We'll see how far we get in this. Let's see how much I want to tell you. This story is a little bit more personal than you think. Two close friends got together at one point in time in their life. And at some point, they made a vow to one another. And at some point, that vow may or may not have been broken. What's that word, my guy? Shout out to the Simply Levels podcast. Once again, my nigga dropped 17 times a day. So you can't miss him. You feel me? Yes, indeed. Shout out to my boy, man. If you don't know him, you need to get into him. Shout out to Deep Entry, man. Much love, bro. I can't remember how this one is a little bit closer to home than, yeah, y'all know so. And if you don't, that's okay. All right. You got to calm the storm inside. Not for her, but because your future depends on it. A regulated man becomes a respected man. A calm man becomes a powerful man. That's biology and energy. Squish Arcana science. It's the invitation, not the chase. Oh, that bitch went out. All right. When something matters, the instinct is chasing. Chasing comes from fear. Fear of losing someone, fear of losing control, fear of being alone. But neuropsychology shows us something wild. When you chase someone emotionally, their brain interprets it as pressure, not passion. It activates the fight or flight system. That's why they pull away. That's why they get defensive. That's why the arguments explode. And you can't force trust. You can't force comfort. You can only create a space where those things can return naturally. That space sounds like, I'm not here to push you. I'm here to understand you. If we continue this, we're going to move slow, healthy, instead. That's not weakness. That's emotional leadership. That's grown man energy. Squish Arcana energy. Now, actions are louder than apologies. Everybody knows the line. I think we know this adage. I think we all grew up under this. Sadly, actions speak louder than words. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot my torch. Well, I didn't forget my torch. My torch is sitting at this point. So, y'all made some clicking, but it's okay. You got to find, Let me back at that thing. But it's, well, okay. We'll just go from there. Actions speak louder than words, but science backs it up. Humans trust patterns, not promises. I'm going to say that again for myself. Humans trust patterns, not promises. A single apology doesn't rebuild safety. A single conversation doesn't erase doubt. It takes consistency, small repeated behaviors for the brain to relax again. That's how trust is restored. Not intensity, not speeches, not dramatic gestures, but stability. No emotional whiplash, no sudden yelling, no dip-offs, no disappearing, no explosions. Just pure calm, presence, clear communication, consistency. And I say this again, consistency is the sexiest superpower because consistency feels like for all my people out there who are going through, the little whoop, you know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to feel like y'all low. I don't want nobody out here feeling like it's just y'all. You ain't the older one, my dog. So you ain't the older one. Just put it to you like that. That's the best way I can say it. You're not the only one. A lot of y'all out here be trying to match this shit. But I don't know. I just went made this. I ain't gonna put too much out there, but if you can read it, you can understand it. But Because someone you're proud of. Become someone you're proud of. Even if everything works out with your said person, or even if it doesn't, the ultimate mission is still the same. Become a man you respect. Become a man she can trust. Become a man who moves with intention, not impulse. Behavioral science says it takes 66 days to form a new habit. Not 10, not 21, 66 exactly. That means real change is built across time, not emotion. The man you're becoming right now, the one who thinks, pauses, listens, grows, that man will change your life, your whole life. And once you become him, two things always happen. People who drifted away feel safe to drift back, or you look at the old situation and think, I don't need that pain anymore. Either way, you win. Final note. So if you're trying to figure out how to repair what's broken, start small. One action, one truth, one breath, one step back toward being yourself. You can't control the ending, but you can control your evolution. And evolution, that's what Squish Arcana is all about. This is the Toon Talk. Malcolm on the rooftop. Squish Arcana. We out.